meeting of the Mitchell Parks and Recreation Board is recorded and then will be archived on the city's YouTube channel. This recording is being made in compliance with Indiana's open door law. The recording, along with any agenda and minutes, will be made available for public inspection under the Indiana Access to Public Records Act. The recording will be retained for a minimum of 90 days. This recording is not the official minutes of the meeting, and those in attendance consent to be recorded. YouTube channel is City of Mitchell IN. Okay. It's 4:31. I'll call this meeting to order. We'll start with the approval of our August meeting minutes. Everybody has a chance to look at those. JJ, I made a few changes, just, I don't know, even remember what they were, but basically just adding the motions, the votes, were in favor and the motion passed on some things. And, that was probably all I need. Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
The August meeting minutes have been approved. Can you sign in over here? Oh, sure. Yeah, thank you. Adult exercise equipment update. We mentioned earlier, Logan from Arthur Paving is waiting on some. Can you report on that, JJ, specifically?
Just the digging, because they're gonna, I guess, be digging, so he has to wait for the utilities probably to come mark or something, maybe
Locates.
locate.
Shouldn't, of course, if he's putting it back all inside the fence,
Yeah.
he should be fine. That's,
Yeah, it was already been dug. Yeah.
And so he said end of this week, beginning of next week.
Okay. Thank you for that update. Playground plans. Our Mid-States rep is here today for the meeting. Paul. Paul, wave. You're not on camera. Just wave over there. Okay. Team members are to be compiling their stakeholders list. You can go ahead and start working on that if you like, and place them up there on that board or on that paper. And any you can just put them wherever you want. All four corners, whatever. Make a design. So we'll ask those folks to do that as soon as they walk in. They'll grab their post-it notes, sign in, and then fill that out. Our goal is to get a crowdfunding campaign website set up before the festival. Vicki mentioned that would, even if we were to add that, tag that on your Monday meeting, that you're having that special hearing. That's kind of what we were thinking. She said she'd still have to write 2 resolutions, and she wasn't sure she'd be able to get that done. Obviously, we're uptown with our nonprofit table on Tuesday, so that would probably be a quick turnaround to do that, even if she got approval from the council on Monday of the festival. So we're really hoping to have that set up before the festival to try to raise funds, but just so people could scan that QR code and donate. But she's told us it's pretty much impossible to do. Do you have any thoughts on that?
well, yeah, it's probably got to go past the council first, so.
Right. Well, that was why we thought we'd use that hearing, but then she says she has to write 2 ordinances, and then they would have to go, would they have to be approved in the October
Well,
meeting?
the ordinance act, or the meeting is actually on the 30th, so it's after festival.
Oh, did you guys, but we were talking about that, we were supposed to have a special hearing meeting for something else.
Yeah, it's on the 30th.
Oh, it's since been moved. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Because
So
of
that
a
would-
conflict with one of the participants, they couldn't make it,
Okay,
so we had to move it.
Could we
All right,
still
we
be
didn't
part
know
of that on the 30th?
Well, of course, we do that, we could, or your October meeting's just a week after council meeting.
I don't know. I think,
and the council needs to approve it, so
Yeah.
they're not gonna be at the hearing.
Oh, okay, we didn't know that. So October sixth we
Yeah,
have to
that's
do
just a
it.
hearing board.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna figure all this stuff out, we'll have to start coming to more meetings. Okay. Alright, so it would be October sixth, but if we, okay, and then she'd have to write the ordinances, so it'd be even after that, but, right, cause the council has to approve. Okay. Alright, so now we know, but we can at least pick what we want in the way of that and kind of run it by Vicky and make sure it's something that she thinks is doable. The goal is to pick something that she would like to be where they have the option to pay the fees, to where the fees don't come out of the donation. And there are folks, there are different platforms that allow that, so that's what we would choose to do. Form committees with chairs, something we need to discuss, so we have Corinne, who is gung-ho, she's given us outlines and on how we need to break up committees and ideas for fundraising and just a campaign in general, so she's on board, she's not gonna be able to make it to our public meeting today, or our playground meeting today, she's ill, but she is one that we know, if not kind of a chair over the entire project, she would be a campaign chair for sure. So we just need to, at our meeting, we would want to try to appoint those, or at least try to outline who in attendance is and what role they'd like to take. So today we'll discuss that at the end of the meeting after we briefly discuss the stakeholders, outlining what everyone's role is. We want people to feel more involved in if it means a committee or a subcommittee that they're part of, other than just coming to these meetings and listening to us ramble on. Some people actually kind of open up in smaller settings anyway, so we break those committees up and people have an opportunity to speak and share their ideas. So as we discussed at our last meeting, everybody has their strengths, so we wanna make sure we plug those people in. Those committees could be, like I said, just a general campaign committee, a marketing committee, a facilities committee, someone that works directly with the project manager and making sure that deliveries, if they need to meet somebody, and there's nobody available on, city staff, they can be available to do that. Making last minute decisions when it comes to, there's always something that somebody has to be a lead on, outside of, obviously, if it's needs to be a city employee, then obviously that would be Mike or the mayor, but, if it's something that somebody else can help with, those kind of committees are great. I thought about maybe putting one of each of us on each of those committees, so there's a representative from the board. Gary, I thought maybe that facility committee would be something that you could be a part of. And then we have a few other leads that might be, like Paul Sanders, I think he would be fitting for that. Do you know Paul? He was at our last meeting, he and his wife.
I think so.
They volunteer at, Spring Mill a lot, so. Does anybody else have any discussion about what committee they might want to sit on or be a part of, or ideas for that? What are you thinking, JJ?
I mean, I can be on fundraising, sit in on fundraising.
If you don't speak up and say what you wanna do, then you'll be voluntold, basically. Right, Mark?
Yes,
Okay. You're up for anything, right? You're up for any adventure,
any
okay,
adventure.
okay. We'll talk to our members today and see where they see themselves and what they, want to, where they see their strengths and where they fit in on those committees, and try to get a better idea of how those groups should be broken up. And those people probably would meet in those subcommittees outside of just our general meetings. so they can come back with a report to us. New business, Persimmon Festival, our nonprofit table, I've not heard back from,
Brian,
no, he passed it off to
Katie,
who said they were full, and I was surprised, but she said that Sadie Miskiff was with Radius and Southern Indiana Trailway would be there on Tuesday night, and that she figured that we could add a table there. She would have to run it by Larry, and I said, oh, I'm sure it's gonna be okay, he'll be okay with that. We bring our own tables and set up, and it's just the length of that area, and I feel like I think one more table would not be a big deal, so. We'll sit there with Southern Indiana Trailways, and, that worked out well last year. Some of our folks at our last playground meeting, expressed interest in being there to represent the playground and just talk about it, so we're we don't all have to be there for those 4 or 5 hours. We'll make a schedule tonight to get that taken care of, and get some volunteers in place. I think it's from 5 to 9?
5 to 9.
Okay,
Do we need to pop up again?
yes, that would be helpful.
So you're telling me to bring one?
Gary, can you please bring the pop-up? I'll
Okay.
bring a 6-foot table, bring a camp chair if you want a place to sit, if you don't already have a built-in place to sit, yeah.
What are you looking at me for?
I'm just looking at you. So yeah, we'll be, try to be in the same areas. Sadie's got her own, actually, I won't be surprised if she brings her, but either way, we'll have one too. We'll take our renderings and everything like that, and
Same spot probably?
generally, yeah. I think it kinda depends on who gets there first and who we're with.
Well, last year it wasn't very, there
Let's
was all
hope it's
kinds of
not.
room.
Yeah, there was. Let's just hope it's like not the youth cheerleaders or something. They are loud. Alright, just kidding. We love youth cheerleaders. Okay, so that's 5 to 9, and that would be on the 23rd? Is that right? Or 22nd? I'm pretty sure it's the 23rd.
23rd.
Okay.
23rd.
Persimmon Run and Walk,
Double X, JJ.
Okay,
t-shirt sizes to JJ. And then that's 27th. JJ, what time does the actual race, or what time does registration start?
registration I believe starts at 7:30, race starts at 8:30. And, we can be, the, custodian will have the doors open for us at 6:30
Okay.
to start setting up.
We will start setting up, then I've got a key, if we wanted to go set up our tables at least the night before, maybe we wouldn't have to leave stuff there, but we could get the tables exactly the way we want them the night before, we can do that.
So what time you want us there?
No later than 7, but probably JJ and I will be there at 6:30.
6:30 then.
Do you have a golf cart?
Yes,
Do I?
same as last year?
Yeah, what'd you do last year? Did you bring up the rear? Or
Yeah.
Okay. We're trying to, so Larry Moffat has changed the course to include the trail, which we love that, cause we love including the trail and things. And Sadie was excited to hear that, but I do have to run by the, Southern Indiana Trailway Board. I'll have to ask them, anything like that comes up, we bring it amongst ourselves and then we vote on it. And so lots of little stuff like that has come up recently. I think this is something that I can get them to do and let us do for this. I think this is something we're gonna be dealing with for a lot, I'm hoping for a lot more things, like I know, I wouldn't be surprised if Sadie and, Paget and Orleans isn't doing something like this anytime soon, so. I can see, JJ was concerned about having the golf cart on the track just for that short, or the trail
I
for
do
that
have
short amount
somebody
of
that
time.
will lead it. I do
Okay,
have
so
somebody,
you'd be bringing up the rear,
and the festival committee's doing that. I have another job for him that day.
never mind.
So don't bring golf cart.
Unless you wanna ride up there in the golf cart, but
My bad, I thought she needed a golf cart.
we have someone leading it, and then the festival committee is following at the rear of the race.
Okay.
They've done that the past 2 years, but I have a place that I have a job for him.
Okay, you guys take that up with each other then, alright.
So don't bring golf cart.
I
Not,
guess
not unless you just wanna drive it up there.
No.
Okay.
Well, I might anyway, I mean.
Depends on the weather.
Yeah.
Didn't it rain last year?
It rained
Was it last year or the year before last?
Last year.
Last year.
Last year was
Yeah.
rain, yes, it was a lot of rain, so don't want that, pray for no rain. Okay, already received, as of last night at midnight, we had 38 runners, 37 walkers, and 1 fun run registration. Fun run is for the kids, it's a 1 mile, and it's at 10 a.m. or kind of immediately following after we do all the other stuff. Are you ordering those awards from Hardman's or?
Mhm.
Okay. And Christmas event, we did meet, on August 29th. I left a little early, I feel like when I looked at the minutes, I missed out on a few more discussions. Was there something else that we needed to do that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, alright, good, so, as far as we know, our responsibilities are cookies with Santa, of course, getting Santa's float ready again, and I'm in charge of another sponsorship form, and then of course we'll promote that through our social media avenues, as well as through the Facebook page that we've created for that event.
So, are we using my trailer again?
Hey Gary, can we use your trailer for, Santa's float?
Okay,
Okay, we came up with a better plan this
you
year.
remember one big thing we said? Have a pop-up available that we can stick on the trailer so he don't ride inside.
So he doesn't have to ride inside, yeah. Whether some sort of structure that would keep him dry if the weather wasn't fitting, yeah. So, cause he doesn't wanna be outside.
I'll see if the pop-up would.
I thought we weren't sure it would, or at least not in lock in place, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
but we won't be going that fast.
Yeah, we could strap it down if it wasn't locked in place, but,
You just won't be spread out all the way. I
right,
don't
that's
think.
what I was concerned about.
I'll check it out and see how much bigger it'll be.
Okay,
So, truck and trailer. And we'll have to do
Lights.
the decorating. I still got the lights in the garage, so.
I was gonna say, I don't know where those ended up.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
in the garage.
okay. And that event is December 13th, Saturday, December 13th. We have Mimi's booked for Cookies with Santa. We're gonna charge more this year to make a little money on that. Alright. I know we originally, before our playground meeting started, we started, talking about doing a different day of the, week or a different time of month meeting. Obviously, if we met, like what we normally would do, which would be like the 3rd Monday, it would fall during fall break, I believe.
Well, didn't we say we were gonna go to the second Tuesday?
That's like we're doing now, second Tuesday. It's
But
the
that
second.
is what? That is during fall break.
It is?
Yes. The second Tuesday will be October 14th.
Which
If
is
you
fall.
go to the 3rd Tuesday, it's
I can't
October.
do 3rd Tuesday, it's my
Okay.
board meeting. Well, hold on, the way the month falls, let me see, I feel like it's weird sometimes. Cause it's the. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Do you have fall break plans? I know I do.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gone. You're gone too.
Do we wanna go back to Monday the 20th? I know we said we don't like Monday meetings, but maybe for this particular instance, what's that?
I mean, that's fine with me.
Alright, next scheduled meeting of October would be Monday the 20th
Should I get really excited like you?
at 4:30.
Patty's here.
Alright. Does anybody else have any comments or closing thoughts?
We may have to decorate the float in a different place.
Oh, did you sell that building?
We have.
Okay.
It's not changed hands yet, but I think it will before. I think
Well,
Do you have another place in mind, a thought in
I
mind?
got a backup place.
Okay. Yeah. We'll burn that bridge when we get there, or that, no, we won't burn anything, it's just an expression. Anything else? If not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn from our regularly scheduled meeting.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned at 4:51.